does. Yeah. Like some of the settings, I'm like, oh, what the fuck does this? Okay.
Yeah. What difference does a motion blur being?
I'm gonna be real for a second. I have no idea what the fuck ray tracing is. And to be fair, I don't actually care. Do you know what ray tracing is?
No, I don't game on PC for this exact reason.
Okay.
Ray tracing is old news, by the way.
Okay, it is old, and I have already not.
Okay.
I already don't know what it is.
So ray tracing, from my understanding, is like instead of you having to, let's say, like design the light in the room and like have that be a thing that you have created. Ray tracing is like if you had an object, like you put the sun somewhere in the room, it will then naturally make that, given the surroundings, like show the lighting and make that lighting look.
So does that take more processing power?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it looks better.
Right.
And so that's why you need the ray tracing.
Can we get a comparison?
And also, so the big thing now is frame generation. That's the big thing.
Okay. What is ray tracing and why should I care?
Yeah. Yeah, light transport variety. Okay, I was somewhat close.
Okay. So,
Whereas frame generation is the new thing.
What's frame generation?
Well, so now it's DSLL, DLSS, right? DLSS, which I don't know what that stands for. But basically, when your computer is running a thing now, it basically is to make every single frame. Whereas this new thing is that it will make one frame and use AI to make the rest of the frames. So you get like a super high, like AR, like 400 FPS.
Okay.
But like like 2/3 of the frames are like kind of like extrapolated from the one frame.
I don't like that. I don't like the idea of that.
It's very popular.
Yes.
this episode is sponsored by Shopify. Boys, if you know me, then you know that I've been running a clothing brand called Nonsense. I'm wearing one of the earlier shirts here today. But, you know, when I first started off with the idea of Nonsense, this idea of a clothing brand online, an e-commerce website, if you will, there was just one huge problem. I had all these cool designs and I had all these cool ideas to execute, but I didn't know how or where to execute them. And thankfully for us, Shopify was there. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started like Nonsense. You can get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand's style. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. Because if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Nonsense has been around for a little over 3 years now, and ever since the beginning, we've been using Shopify to run all of our e-commerce because it just works. So boys, what are you waiting for? Turn your big business ideas into cash money with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/trash. Go to shopify.com/trash, shopify.com/trash. Back to the episode.
I'm gonna be real, man. Like, I look at that image and
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but also not really. Joey,
It's
come
just
here.
meant to be like more realistic.
Yeah,
That's the idea.
So
I know Joey's gonna wait. Joey couldn't tell the difference between 60 and 140. So I don't want to. Quite frankly,
You don't, and I think practically that's a... Wait, so... Okay, so ray tracing is on the left. Okay,
great.
what's the difference?
it's more lighting.
It's better graphics.
Yeah, I can see some of the
would,
lighting
like,
difference
basically,
on the puddle.
it is meant to be a like one-to-one simulation of physics, so that like if
I
you put a
see.
light source,
Yeah.
instead of like you having to put more manual lighting and put like more effects, if you just put a sun in the thing, it will generate the lighting
Yeah.
like organically.
So the big reason why I never really cared about ray tracing, and I guess this confirms it for me, was because I look at this and I'm like, how does this make a better game?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But this is. But again, it's how.
More grounded in reality.
How do I sell you a better mattress?
No, that's the whole that's the whole point when I talk about like innovation, where there's so many of these buzzwords about features that I don't think, brings any better quality of life for a product I'm trying to get. For example, in ray tracing, yes, you get slightly better graphics, but overall, is this a big thing that's going to mean that I'm going to want to play a better game, or that's going to result in a better game? Is this something that I'm willing to put thousands of dollars to buy for a high-end hardware gaming PC or whatever new hardware comes out in order to experience this? And my honest answer is no. Whereas before, you buy a new console and you get such a huge graphical upgrade or get so much more bang for your buck.
I think it's like any hobby. Like there are audio files that will be like, I need electricity that's clean. Like I need, you know what I mean? Like people.
So what do you mean you don't listen in FLAC?
I think gaming is like one of the most popular hobbies, and for some people, like getting every inch out of a PC is like part of the hobby.
Yeah.
Like it is not about, does this enhance my game? It's, can I buy something and like feel like I'm getting a lot of value out? And this is one of those things.
Yeah.
And like, it is very impressive when you're playing this. Obviously it's a still image, so you're not really getting it, but like it can be quite compelling at times. And I think, although not necessarily improving the game, I think anything that improves the technology and allowing you to make certain things more accessible, someone down the line will find a really cool way to use it, which, you know, I think is like, it's like, I don't know, like our RPG Maker is like, wow, I don't need this. Who the fuck needs this? But then there's like, you can make some really fucking cool things in RPG Maker and tell some really interesting stories.
Totally.
From this tech that, well, not necessarily similar, and it's a pretty bad argument in comparison, but basically, I think just tech being better and around is good for people to be able to make better things, because you never know.
Oh no, I 100% agree with that. It was, the point I was trying to make was more about this modern tech vibe where it almost seems like sometimes, from my perspective, you know, this is just like one example from my perspective, a lot of new tech innovations, it almost seems like a buzzword as opposed to an actual innovation. That it used to feel like, where you'd have something new and it would literally seem like something fucking game-changing.
Yeah.
Have you seen the press conference where Steve Jobs announced the first iPhone?
Yeah.
God, like,
the amount of fucking video essays that reference this. It's gonna be like, this is it's like a fucking.
I haven't seen this. You're gonna have to explain to me.
no, just like the fucking, just imagine being there when he announced the iPhone, just like it was, you were there witnessing history being made of something that was like genuine life-changing tech.
Yeah,
right?
because there was nothing like this.
There was nothing like this. And then you go to like modern Apple, where they
do
are
the same fucking thing every year.
yeah, where they release the same function, where they keep functionality from us, and then introduce functionality that was available 5 years ago. And you're like, damn.
Yeah, the new innovation in Apple is like, we got rid of the lightning cable, guys. I know, crazy.
They were kind of forced to.
Yeah, they were. I'm glad they did.
But like, I think your quality of life is worse. But I mean, some tech is good that it's.
Some tech is good. I'm not saying all tech is like that, but I'm saying generally in this case of just like 2025 versus 2005, damn, tech was just good and exciting.
But then also like, I think of it as like, we are very healthy and able people. And I imagine that like, if we pose the same question to someone who maybe has a lot more, who's maybe more introverted or maybe has some disabilities, like tech now is so fucking infinitely better, right? Because like it allows them to like actually live and connects them to a world that they didn't have access to.
Yeah.
And so it is kind of like, goddamn. Like, I just wish these companies would stop being shitty, but that's never going to happen.
That's never going to happen. It's not the tech itself. It is...
It's the people making the tech.
Guys, it's corporations.
Down the corporations.
Okay, let's say you're the age you are now. Would you rather be in this tech or old tech? I think I'd still rather be in this tech.
What do you mean?
Like, I look back fondly on 2005, but I don't think I'd want to live in 2005 tech.
Like, I don't know. I think we're genuinely getting to a point where